Welcome to War Table Printing and Painting. My name is Jay. Hey everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through how I take a 3D printed crater and transform it using a few simple techniques. This is the first step. I'm using filler primer to soften those layer lines. I got it on Amazon. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link in my description. I also make a small commission fee off any purchases through Amazon. Okay, so I'm using the filler primer to soften those layer lines. Even though we'll still get some texture, it helps turn those lines into a more natural surface. Once that primer is dry, I'll go with a base coat. I went with a base coat of ochre. I chose this warm earth tone because it really brings out the natural look of the crater. I also used an airbrush to put this layer on. Just go around it real slow and build up the paint. Also, if any of this stuff helps you guys, or if you found any value in these videos, please like and subscribe. It'll really help me be able to do a lot more stuff like this. After that, I used some pigments to stipple on, and I stippled them on pretty heavy while the paint was still fresh, just to help it, adhere to the model. Now, by also putting them on pretty thick, it'll help with texture, and it'll also help fill in some of those layer lines. This is another step that's going to help to soften those layer lines. So you really want to put it on pretty good if you're using this way. And like I said, it'll also give it a little bit of texture when it's done, when we're done too. Okay. I also used some lighter yellow ochre pigment to put around the top edges. Once the pigments were set, I sealed everything in with 2 or 3 thin coats of clear matte varnish to lock them down. After that, you just want to do this step to make sure that it seals all this stuff in, because it will come off real easy. Right at this point, it'll just flake off or fall off, or you'll get it all over your models, all over your house, all over everything. So you definitely want to, make sure you do this step a few times till you can tell nothing else is still coming off of it. It's a very important step for finishing it if you're going to do it this way. And lastly, I used some MakerOnline Earth shade in my airbrush to do the shape. And this is where you're going to really want to put it in the middle real heavy, and then around the sides and the rocks and in the cracks and crevices areas. So I'm going to leave this play just so you can kind of see how I did this part, since it's probably one of the most important parts to really give the model depth, and you really got to be kind of specific about where you're putting your paint. So God bless everybody who watches. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and get out there and paint you some terrain.